This is a really fun one. And for this one, those of you who can, I need you to stand. It's easier to do. Now that you're breathing yogis, you will not pass out on this one, so I can trust that you'll stand. And this technique is from the world of yoga. And it's one of the ones that is very, very popular with when I do these at conferences and conventions. And it will really help, especially with friends over here in the front row. I won't name you, on camera. But how many of us hold so much tension here in the neck and the shoulders? I think it's universal, isn't it? Right? Okay, and sometimes you wonder, my gosh, if I could just release these, I don't have my appointment with my massage person until Friday, and oh my gosh, okay? And so this is called a nerve revitalization breath. And what it does, it's a very strong nerve stimulant, both your central nervous system or the autonomic nervous system. It develops nerve force, energy, and vitality. It increases circulation. And it releases all the happy hormones, I call them. I don't have my medical terms right up, but you get it. It just makes you feel good. The runner's high without running. I got to tell these runners someday, you've got to stop running. What are you running from? But that's another topic. Okay, so get a little bit on the side tracks here. Okay, so this one requires you, and I'm going to walk you through this, and then we'll do it together, okay? So the idea is to have your feet flat on the ground, hip width apart, very relaxed, shoulders back, so you're relaxed. You're going to be extending your arms ahead of you and placing them in a very comfortable position, as if they're just resting on kind of like a rest, some kind of a table or something, okay? I don't want this. This is not Frankenstein, okay? This is just this, relaxed, okay? From this position, we're going to take a deep breath, and while we're taking the deep breath, we're going to start to make a fist, and while we're taking the breath, we're going to make the fist as tight as we can, and then we're going to bring our arms right back to the shoulders, okay? This is while we're taking the breath in. On the first round, when we bring this back in like this, we're going to be full and we're going to lock the breath. So you've learned the technique now. So this is what I do. I go relaxed, and then I go and really clench and feel, and then when you're full, lock it. And then there's part two, okay? When you're holding the breath, we're going to do this. We're going to go, okay? Okay, vigorously and fast, and we're going to get the whole system fun while you're holding the breath. And then, okay, see, yeah. I heard all of this air going out of the balloons, and I'm like, oh, no. Because we're creating a pressure inside, we're doing a movement, do this as much as you can, and then when you're finally said, oh, I gotta breathe out, you go, oh. And then you shake it out, and then do it again, okay? The idea is to be vigorous with it, pretend you're Italian, okay? That's what I do. I go, right? So give me some attitude, right? And then so I go, tight. And then let's go, hold it. Keep those knees relaxed. That's it. You can move, holding as long as you can, and then notice how your shoulders and your upper back is feeling. Let's do it again. Okay? Okay. So, while we're breathing in, lock. Give it away. All that tension. There's no room for it in your life. There it goes. Give it away. Give it to your husband. Give it to your wife. Give it to anybody. Give it to the dog. Okay, and just notice the space that creates. If we get good at this, we might put the spa out of business, which will get me kicked off of here again. They'll be like, Taron, what are you trying to do? Right? Isn't that just wonderful? And look how much alertness it brings in. This is actually a researched and documented yoga, breath, pranayama yoga exercise. And there's so many of them that are available to us. So I want to see all of you, have a seat, please have a seat. I want to see all of you now going down the hallways and, just blowing off stress, okay? And when anybody asks you, what are you doing? Yeah. Exactly. Show them, teach them, or tell them, hey, you didn't go to the right program. I'm sorry, you know. But the idea is try these in the morning. Try doing a few of the breath techniques. You're sitting out there looking at the ocean, and do a set. You can never overbreathe. Okay? You can't do this too much or too, like, it's like, well, I've done so much of this now, you know, am I going to overload? No. Okay? You'll just get stronger, you'll get healthier, you will just overall feel better. Dr. Sheldon Handler, an MD, said this: breathing is the first place, not the last, one should look when fatigue, disease, or other evidence of disordered energy patterns present themselves. Breathing needs to be the first and not the last. And if any of you really have forgotten what it is like to breathe with ease, gracefully, comfortably, naturally, I invite you all to go and watch A Little One in the Crib. And you will all know that at one point you knew, inside you, you knew how to breathe naturally, comfortably, gracefully. And with a little bit of attention and intention and awareness, you can build that back up. So this is our short introduction to breath today. I invite you all to join us this afternoon for the Spices of India, a little bit of a different turn. Okay? We'll have a little light show for you, those people who like slides and that. That's my one show I do slides with, so come just for that. And we'll introduce you to some of the more common and popular spices and their healing qualities, of course. Surprise, huh? That we use in India. And it's going to be a fun, informational presentation for you, okay? So thank you, folks. Have a great, well-breathing day.